Yeah.
What's up? It's your boy BJ Mighty. I'll be doing the questionnaire, questions and answers. I got 10 answers from my TikTok page, from my fan base. Uh, First question, they ask, where are you from? I am from Baltimore, Maryland. I grew up in Baltimore City. When I was 15 going on 16, I moved to York, Pennsylvania, and I've been living back and forth. I also lived in New York for 2 years. But as of right now, yes, I'm from Baltimore City. That's question number one, answer number one. Number two, when did you start? I started in 2016 when I was 23. I was on house arrest, so I decided to just start writing. I was always around music, but I never got serious with it until then. So I was like, man, I can go in the studio, and let's do that. So ever since then, I just started. But my name, BJ Mighty, my two initials, and Mighty, shortened from Mighty Mouse. They used to call me Mighty Mouse back in middle school because I was the shortest in class. But I was aggressive though. Number three, who's your celebrity crush? I got top two. One of them it would be Dua Lipa, and the other would be Madison Beard. Question number four, favorite location outside U.S. Well, I've never been out the U.S., but if I had a passport, I would go to London, England. That's one place I'd like to visit. I feel like it would be easy to live out there. And I also got a lot of some fans over there that's watching me. So they was actually the first people who noticed my music. When I dropped my first single back 2016, I got an email from a London radio station, but I never submitted the music, so I just, whatever happened, that happened with that. Number five, what's easier, rapping or singing? I would say, I think rapping is easier than singing. Singing is it's more challenging. You have to actually have vocals and know how to sing. But rapping is that's just natural, comes easy. As long as you got flow and rhythm. But singing, I would say is harder than rapping though. Number six, are you a smooch? A lot of people might not know what that means, but I would say I'm not a smooch, but I think everybody's a smooch for that one person. Next question. Number seven, where do you live now? As I told you from question one, I live in York, Pennsylvania. It's currently right now I live in York. I've been in York maybe 14 years now. Yeah, it's a long time. Went to high school out here, so I met a lot of people. I was very popular out here as well. Are you single? Question number 8, yes, I'm single, but I'm ready to mingle, but I'm single. I'm not settling down if it's not somebody I really want to be with. I really want you to settle down. Other than that, I'm just going to focus on myself and better myself every day and get to this money. Number 9, how has the industry changed? That's a good question. When I was coming up, the industry was different. It wasn't a lot of social media. It was just magazines, radio, and TV. And radio. Now you got streaming services. You got social media. So it's now you don't have to have an industry. You can be independent and still make music and own your own music. Unless the only thing record label would do is just give you an advance of some big amount of cash you never had before. But other than that, the industry definitely changed. Talent's different. People's different. They look different. Everything's different. When I came up, back then they were very picky. Now, if you got your own personality, they let you express yourself. Number 10, online shopping or store retail. Well, being in a small town when there's not a lot of stores and malls, I would say online shopping. If you just want to find some exclusive shit, you just get online. But store retail, if you're in a big city like New York, London, Miami, or LA, or wherever, Paris, you would like to go store retail. They don't really have malls, they have stores. So you just go in the store and buy it. And they got the exclusives in the store. You're in a smaller town, you gotta get them online. But if you go it's one of those major cities. You'll see it in the story tell. Right. That's all. That's 10. That's all the 10 questions for the question and answers. I also like to bring up, I have a movie that I'm promoting that I produced, wrote, but there's no director. I don't have any ties into the acting industry, but I always wanted to be an actor as well. So I made a movie called Vampire Nights. It's about a movie with 10 vampire elders. It's like the War of the Underworlds. You got werewolves, you got gargoyles, you got witches, warlocks, you got demons. But yeah, they all like battling. But like certain characters, like the main characters, like one of them is dating what I thought of myself. High head, pyrokinesis powers, fast, swift. Then like Aura's the love interest of dating. She's like the opposite, blue-eyed type of Aura, like ice, invisibility shield, receptive. But it's like it balances out, like opposites attract. But yeah, I wrote that back in like 2018, and I wrote that like I wrote like the whole scenes. Like I had a paper, I lost the papers, but like it's still in my mind, like the plot and everything. But like I had a whole movie wrote out, had the characters drew and everything, like sketched it out with a pen and pencil. Just about a long time. I made some other movies too, but I won't get to that one. This is the first one I would like to get out there. Even if anybody's interested, a director, you see this idea, you want any information, you can even put me in a movie. You can get at me in my email, DM message, on my Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, email. All my social medias is BJ Mighty _TM. My email is BrittonJ1217 @gmail.com. I don't have a secondary email. I'm not that big and exposed right now, but my fan base and my projects is getting out there. Like, oh yeah, Never Too Late coming out December 16th. Also, go check out my trilogy 2, Lost Files, on SoundCloud. I dropped that today. It's 3 songs that's been lost, unreleased, and I reposted them. If you hear them back then, you hear them now. But that's me. Before everything, before I started getting to the money, like I went to New York, came back a different person. I learned a lot of things. I seen a lot of things, so it's like I'm coming at it differently. So how I get on, keep tuned, know I am, BJ Mighty. Also, we got the Ciroc, sponsor Ciroc Summer Watermelon Limited Edition. Shout out to Diddy. Shout out to Bad Boy. Shout out to Harlem, New York, Baltimore City. Shout out to Mount Vernon. Shout out to Washington Heights. Shout out to my nigga, all my niggas, West Side. Take a sip, high. Nice talking to y'all. Question and answers. BJ Mighty out. Peace.
We're going to make phenylacetone in a tube furnace, and we're going to use reductive amination to yield methamphetamine, 4 pounds.
So no pseudo.
No pseudo.
So you do have a plan? Yeah, Mr. White. Yes, science.
Guess who's back? Yeah, you know I'm back. Who's back? Who's back? Guess who's back? Yeah, you know I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Guess who's back?